From the time I was little, something in me was always a little off. I never listened to the whole story, only half of it. My grandmother called me a good-for-nothing who was financially burdening the family. She bought a little boy to be my younger brother and told me to take good care of him. I understood the part about buying a child, so I immediately called the police and reported her for illegal human trafficking. My father pointed at my face and cursed me for being unfilial, accusing me of cutting off his family line. I obeyed him, crept into his room while he slept that night, and used a knife to cut off his lineage. My father screamed in agony. In the chaos, he accidentally killed me. When I opened my eyes again, I had transmigrated into the female lead of a melodramatic abuse novel. After 10 years of marriage to the cruel male lead, his childhood sweetheart had just returned from abroad and was undergoing kidney surgery. He dragged me to the hospital and cruelly ordered me to donate a kidney to his precious first love. I nodded obediently, went out and bought a pig, and on the spot dug out the pig's kidney and handed it to him. Chapter 1. The male lead's expression darkened to something frightening. Lily, are you an idiot? I told you to donate a kidney, a human kidney. Do you have any idea how important Wendy is to me? She once saved my life. I have to repay that debt of gratitude. I thought it over for a moment, then nodded in understanding. I'm sorry, I misunderstood earlier. My docility made him pause slightly. The fury in his eyes cooled by several degrees, and his tone softened as well. It's fine. Go get yourself ready. I nodded, then gently poured him a glass of water. Perhaps feeling a bit guilty about shouting at me, he drank it. Soon after, he said he felt sleepy and told me to make proper pre-op preparations while he went to rest in the ward. Smiling, I followed behind him. After watching him lie down, I called a nurse over. Nurse, the kidney donor is ready. I watched, deeply moved, as the male lead was wheeled into the operating room. When the red light above the operating room door came on, tears welled up in my eyes. I never expected him to be willing to donate a kidney just to repay a life-saving favor. I had to tell his childhood sweetheart about this touching act. Lily, why are you still here? Shouldn't you be in the operating room? A sharp voice questioned me from behind. I turned back in confusion and rummaged through my memories until I recognized the woman in front of me. She was the male lead's childhood sweetheart, Wendy Cooper. I tilted my head, puzzled. Wendy, shouldn't you be in surgery right now? She strode over quickly and pointed at the operating room. If you're here, then who's in there? I answered honestly. The male. Oh, right. I corrected myself. Matt. Wendy's eyes flew wide open. What? You actually let Matt go into surgery? Lily, are you stupid? I blinked my large, innocent eyes. He said you're his childhood sweetheart and that you once saved his life. He said he had to personally repay that life-saving debt. At my words, Wendy was deeply shaken. Her eyes reddened slightly as she looked at the operating room with emotion. I blinked again and asked curiously, Wendy, aren't you supposed to be having surgery? Why are you standing here? She shot me a glare. I'm going in for surgery right now. Oh, I believed her and watched her retreating figure with genuine emotion. What a pair of. I thought about it for a long time but couldn't come up with the right words. Calling them a pair of lovebirds didn't seem right. They weren't married. Matt and I were the married couple, so that wouldn't work. But Matt didn't like me. I'd seen on TV that when a husband and wife don't love each other, they can choose to divorce. I patted my slightly defective head and pulled out my phone to contact a lawyer about divorce. When Matt was wheeled out of the operating room, I dutifully went over to take care of him, as his wife should. When he finally